Hello world, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing great. If not, as always, I hope it gets better for you. So I'm Lucas Bretz of LRB Aquatics, and today I want to share with you some maintenance tips on doing water changes. So what we're going to cover here is mainly taking out water. Let me flip you guys around. I am doing this live because I didn't have time to get an edited video done. I'm actually working on a project over here for you guys, but it's taken way longer than I expected once again. But I am making progress on it, which I am happy about. But let's get down to it. So I like to use these nylon hoses. Now, which hoses you use, or actually these are vinyl hoses. You can use nylon. Nylon's expensive. PVC's pretty cheap. You can get I think I got these off of I got them off Walmart for super cheap. You can get different gauges, and then you can kind of customize your sizes. But if you see here, I've got different diameters. This is a much smaller. I think it's about a 1/2 inch, I would say. And then I've got a 3/4 inch. Then it gets bigger to, I think that's about 1 inch or so. So the reason why I have different sizes is the fact if I want to pull out water really fast, I use my big hose. More hose, faster the water is going to go. Now if I want to detail a tank, say that there's a bunch of detritus or mulm sitting up on the top of the aquarium that I'm just kind of wanting to get out, or like say algae tufts when I'm cleaning out the tanks, I'll stick my hand down there. I'll use a small hose and kind of pull the tufts up as I'm got my finger at the bottom of this hose. So kind of like that, and then just kind of work that stuff in there. And this will buy you time while you're doing the detailing. So if you're trying to do that with the bigger hose, you're going to run out of time. You're going to pull that water out of that 10-gallon a lot faster than you wanted to. So a smaller hose works better for that kind of attack of your water changes. Now the other thing you got to remember too is the higher you go, the faster that water is going to flow. So this small hose is kind of preferred for the top tanks, just because with gravity it pulls so fast that if you use a bigger hose, it just splatters and gets everywhere. Now, if you don't like siphoning hoses, there are ball pump valves that you can get to attach to these, so you can just squeeze it and start to siphon that way as well. And this is for anybody, whether they have 1 aquarium or 20 or 100, it doesn't matter. This will help you. So bigger hose, faster water change. Medium hose if you want a different kind of flow range. Now the ones on the bottom, I do use a shorter hose because it's easier than a longer hose, I've learned for sure. And then also, if you are still using buckets to do your water changes, even if it's a 5-gallon bucket, you can get you a pump and get you a garden hose. Garden hoses are super cheap. You can fix anything, and usually at Home Depot they'll kind of show you what you'll need to make that work for your pump. But there's adaptations or adapters for pretty much everything to where you could link them up. But get you a pump in that 5-gallon bucket and then run that to your sink, and then you can just roll it up when you're done. Say if you have like a cupboard or something like that, you could always put your 5-gallon bucket and your hoses down there. You won't even see it in your fish stand. That way you're not going to break your back, and it should save you some time and effort for sure. And those pumps are super cheap. You can get those pumps off of Walmart or eBay for less than 20 bucks easily. And they're fast pumps too. So yeah, I hope this saves you guys some time and effort. I'm going to try to keep this video short. I think I covered most everything as far as this, and if you guys do have questions, I am live here, so you can ask me. But those are the main kind of hoses I use. They're PVC. Alright, I'm going to stay on here for questions just for a little while. Let you guys look at some tanks. Hello everybody. Any tips with removing hair algae from a giant ram's horn snail? I've taken him out and used a soft toothbrush already. So that's probably your best approach, really, and just keep maintaining your water changes. It's definitely not hurting him. And anything, I think that probably looks cool, having a snail with algae on it. This one's kind of getting some black water. At least it looks like it in the video. I don't know if that's the tint of the light coming from this tank, probably, because this is more of a yellow light. Like, these guys are just swimming around in a sea full of guppy grass. Stephen Conroe, you can see I need to do my maintenance. I've got algae growing on my glass. I don't care. These fish don't care. Look how colorful they are. They definitely do not care about that dirty, dirty tank. But I'll get to that. Stephen Conroe, holy cow, thank you so much for the super chat. Throwing down $20. SC Aquatics. Cory Doris are the best fish. Oh my God, Stephen. Tell that to Mile High Plecos. Cory cats, I love Cory cats, but with sand tanks, they can just be kind of hard to keep, especially if you're doing no filter. With the filter, it's not so bad. I actually got some Cory cats right here. Try not to scare them. Those are the Mateys, which in here it's not so bad because I got some guppy grass. But you can see how clear this sand is compared to down here. It's because they're constantly sifting it and kicking that mulm up into the water. But I got all that guppy grass buffering it. I do like Cory cats though. Cory cats are a great addition to a tank. Just be careful to not have any sharp substrate that'll scratch their bellies. Like Eco Complete's not really a good choice. Smooth pebbles are. Anything like Brightwell's a good choice. Sand's a good choice. And all that. But thank you so much, Stephen. Oh my gosh, Stephen again, throwing down a $20 super chat. Holy cow. Say no, Corys are the best. Brother, they are pretty awesome. But thank you, Stephen Conroe, for your support. SC Aquatics. Check him out. He's got a channel as well. I appreciate you. Corys are awesome, but still my favorite, I don't know. Guppies and endlers, they're so easy to keep. Killifish, rainbow fish, tetras, how can you pick? How can you pick a favorite fish? Even some of the minnows out there. Bluegills are cool, bass are cool, catfish are cool. Let's not forget about catfish. I mean, it's hard to really pick one over the other. Alright, sounds like he's had too many Red Bulls today. No, I'm actually excited. I've been working out again, so I'm getting more energetic. A lot of reasons why I seemed real tired in my old videos too was the fact that I was really tired. I was constantly going off all-nighters. I was not getting the proper sleep just because I'm trying to make a small business on top of a YouTube channel and all that. But now I finally got some sleep. I'm rested. I'm starting to feel good about life. And I'm excited about 2020. So I'm going to keep this kind of short. Oh, wait. Will you set up an automated system? So I have been kind of thinking about that. I need to do that in my fish room, actually, because as you can see, some water levels are low. I still need to scrape my tanks. And I'm not able to keep up with maintenance since Haley hasn't been working much with me for the holidays. She is planning on coming back to help me now that holidays are simmering down, because she also works a second job. And they were running her ragged on the holidays. But anyways, we're going to catch up with all that stuff. I've been changing tanks up. I recently did a fish room tour that showed what my fish room looked like. I'm actually changing a ton as far as like scapes and just cleaning things up in these tanks and doing a lot in here. But it's a slow process when you have all these tanks, hundreds of tanks. Cleaning multiple tanks, any tips? So yeah, what I would do, that's a great question. So if you didn't already hear about the hoses, you'll have to check that out earlier. But say if you got a row, definitely just run down that row, because you shouldn't worry about what's in each tank as far as like transmitting. Just make sure if you do have like reishi and stuff, other plants can stick to this. So maybe rinse off the end each time you put it in there, so you don't like get reishi around. But I just hit the levels, empty them out, and then I'll be filling those while I'm emptying these out, and then just on and on and on. That way you're kind of staying in a constant. Now that can add some pressure, because you do have to worry about overfilling and stuff like that, which can sometimes be a problem. But if you don't like that, then just empty it, then fill it, and then move it on. But holy moly, SC Aquatics, Stephen Conroe, my man, throwing down $100 super chat. Brother, my brother. Thank you so much for your support. Stephen, actually, he's helped me a lot recently, and even with doing stuff in the backyard, even hanging out with him in Ohio Fish Rescue. I can't say, like, I could say so much good stuff about that guy, but thank you so much for the $100 super chat. It says, who's my Ohio Plecos? Corey or the best? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, if you guys want to fight about it that way, I am not going to be mad. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Stephen Conroe, thank you. Maybe we should, maybe somebody should pit that up. Plecos versus Corey, Stephen Conroe versus Mile High Plecos. I don't know. That's funny, though. But thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And, yeah. I'm going to hop off here. I'm not seeing any more questions about this. So, hope you guys all have a great day. And, or, well, it is the weekend. Got one more day left. But anyways, not everybody's going to be seeing this on the weekend. I just hope you guys have a great day. Till next time, everybody. Peace. Have a great one. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out.